is Michael Tibbs. I was in the service for 9.5 years. I was in the Air Force, and I also was in the Marine Corps. I spent time in Vietnam. Uh, uh, I was in Lackland Air Force Base in Texas. My father was in the Air Force for 32 years, and so I traveled all my life, with my dad. I went to school in California, Washington, D.C., Orlando, Florida, uh, Vallejo, California. I graduated from high school in Japan, Itazuki, Japan. After I graduated from high school, I went to live with my grandmother in Fresno, California. And I had a scholarship to play professional baseball in Japan. And I don't know, I decided to turn that down because I didn't know, what I really wanted to do, at the age of 18. So I went to live with my grandmother and decided to go in the service. And I went in the Marine Corps. And like I said, I was in the Air Force. Decided to go in the Marine Corps. And I went to Saigon in Vietnam. And then I went to Korat in Thailand. I don't know what motivated me, to go into the military. I think was because of my dad, because of the military life. So, like I say, I traveled. I just did a lot of traveling. I just decided that I wanted to make the military my career, until I got hurt. When I got hurt over in Vietnam. And and that was part of losing my leg and my hip. I just decided to go in the service and serve my country. I wanted to be a person that wanted to honor my people, by being in the military. I just wanted to do something for my country, because I got the inspiration from my dad. I wanted to make this career. I wanted to retire from the military, but due to my injuries and everything, I wasn't able to do that. If there was anything that I could do differently, I would have made it a career, to stay in the military and retire from the military and have a successful life, after the military. But unfortunately, like I said, I wasn't able to do that. But the fact is that I enjoyed my life as being in the military. I enjoyed my life being here at the Washington Soldiers Home. Had a good experience, as far as choosing my life and what I wanted to do. I think my best day was joining the military. Just joining the military and meeting. I had the opportunity to meet a lot of different people, from all over, from all over the United States, and just knowing them and socializing with them, and it's a great day for me. Well, it means to having the opportunity to to know a lot of people. It meant that I had the opportunity to meet people all over the world, and having the opportunity to to live a life, around people that I enjoy, and um, and having a good time with. So, you know, I mean, you know, it just it meant a lot to me, because meeting people, traveling, uh, uh, coming from a family, a good military family, a good meeting different people from different parts of the world, and just having an experience of reuniting with people, knowing people that come from the same experience that I came from, and just having a good life, basically. Yeah. After I got out the service, I had I had good jobs. I worked for the Mint. I made I, I made money. And what I mean by made money, I made nickels, dimes, and quarters. Yeah, right. I worked for the Mint in San Francisco. I had, opportunity to do that. I had numerous jobs, jobs jobs that meant, that meant a lot to me. I mean, it's, like, living in different places and having different jobs, and had the opportunity to travel, to different places. And, my life, has been sporadic. And what I mean by that was that from, from one place to another, one place to another, you know. And basically, that's how my life has been, basically, when I was brought up, because I traveled with my dad. My dad was in the Air Force for 32 years, and so I traveled all my life. So that's how my life has been, was traveling, going one place to another. And it was like, I wish that I could have lived in one state, went to one school, and different places. But it wasn't like that. I would move here, move there, and so forth and so on. So it was a lot different. Yeah, yeah. Oh man. I liked it Japan. Uh, I liked it Washington D.C. Uh, I liked it in California. Um, I kind of liked it in Florida, Orlando, Florida. I was a little kid then. But them were my favorite places. But like I say, I liked Japan. Yeah. Like I say, I had the opportunity to play ball over there. But being 18 years old, graduating from high school, really didn't know what I really wanted to do. So I had, you know, to live, in a place and being a military dependent. My dad, had to, how would you say, like, if I didn't want to stay, with my family back then, they had to sign a lot of paperwork, to send me off, to stay with my grandmother in Fresno. And that's how, I guess, that's how my life kind of evolved, from that in 1969. That's when I graduated from high school. And from then, my life was like military, living with my grandmother, and living from state to state, and being overseas in Thailand and Vietnam and different places. So it was kind of like kind of sporadic, that thing. Yeah.